Hello there, welcome to Inquiring Minds. My name is Doug, and today I'm going to give you some gift ideas for the Pen Geek on your lucrative gift-giving season shopping list. Let's face it, pen geeks are hard to buy for, so let's look at some totally not cool, geeky pen nerd gifts that would delight me if I received them under my festive seasonal shrubbery right now. The first rule of gift giving and pen geekdom is to never buy a fountain pen for a fountain pen lover. It would be like buying a pair of shoes for your wife or buying a plastic violin for a concert master. I remember when I was 12 or 13, I wanted to play the guitar, and I let my feelings be known to my parents. But like all good parents, they weren't going to spend good money on a real guitar that might get tossed aside like a new pair of socks. So that Christmas, I got a ukulele. You can imagine how incredibly cool I looked trying to play Smoke on the Water with my ukulele. Of course, they saw how disappointed I was working away trying to play Mary Had a Little Lamb from my Mel Bay ukulele songbook. So next Christmas, I got an old, dusty, broken K archtop from the 1950s with 2 rusty strings on it.
What's happening here?
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us.
Awesome. I finally complained loud enough and long enough that I got a new Yamaha acoustic guitar for my 14th birthday in 1970, and I've played the guitar ever since. Long story short, avoid embarrassment on both sides by not buying a Bic pen for a fountain pen enthusiast. There are exceptions, of course. My kids got me this gorgeous fountain pen for Christmas last year. Look at that. I did a review on this pen, and you can see that by clicking right up there. So do as I say, not as I do. But I do recommend that you get pen geeks all kinds of cool things that they'll appreciate, like inks and papers. So here's my list of cool things I'd like to see in my stocking this Christmas, starting with Ink Buddy ink stabilizers. No Christmas gift would be complete without product placement. All pen geeks worthy of the name have had inky accidents with tippy bottles and ink samples. That's why I invented the Ink Buddy stabilization method. I design and have my son James 3D print and sell these ink body ink sample stabilizers to make those inky accidents disappear. There are stabilizers for those pesky Weeble-like ink samples that are disasters waiting to happen. Just slip your ink sample vial into an Ink Buddy and no worries. And I have a version that takes up to 9 ink sample vials. Then there are those bottles that sit waiting for you to remove that heavy top so they can barf their expensive contents into your lap. And pen geeks know which bottles those are. They are the Robert Oster, Noodlers, and worst of all, Ferris Wheel Press. What are they thinking? So I have ink stabilizers for all of those. This one for the Ferris Wheel Press, one for Robert Oster, and one for the Noodlers. I don't have here right now, but on sale on the website. Plus, many of your pen geek friends obsess each year over the Diamine Ink Vent Calendar. Those tiny 3 milliliter bottles can be a nightmare even when using a syringe to get that ink out of there. Fortunately, all you have to do is slip that little bugger into an Ink Buddy stabilizer, and it's easy peasy. You can get all these products and more at my son James's Etsy shop, Allied Armorer, where he sells very cool cosplay and gameplay paraphernalia as well, like these really cool Pokeballs. I have no idea what a Pokeball is or what they do, but they seem to sell like hotcakes. I'll put the link to his shop in the description below. Okay, enough about Ink Buddies. Probably the best gift that a fountain pen lover can receive is ink, the lifeblood of the pen geek world. It doesn't matter what ink you get them, even if they already have the ink, you can never have too much ink. You just give it away to fellow pen geeks at the next pen club meeting. But for the holidays, consider getting a festive ink. My favorite shimmering inks are from Diamine, Gerbin, and Pelikan. As mentioned, every year Diamine puts out an advent calendar of 25 inks in tiny bottles. Diamine always chooses a few of the inks from the calendars to sell in these cool 50 milliliter bottles with little glass feet. Here are 3 of my favorites. Happy Holidays, which is a deep blue color that sheens and shimmers with a silvery blue shimmer. Yule Log, which is a beautiful chocolate brown with copper shimmer to it. And Jack Frost, I'm almost out of this, a beautiful azure blue with silver and blue shimmer. And these are all limited editions. And my favorite Gerbin inks are Emerald of Chivor, Shogun, and Kyanite Nepal. Emerald of Chivor is a beautiful emerald ink with a gold shimmer to it and a reddish sheen. Shogun is a lovely deep black with a copper sheen to it. Lovely ink. And Kyanite Nepal, one of my favorite inks. As you can see, I'm almost out of this. I've got another bottle. But this is an azure blue with a silver sheen to it. And this is the ink I use in my opening scrawl that says Ink Acquiring Minds. Every year, Pelikan releases their ink of the year. It isn't always a shimmering or festive ink, but last year they released Golden Lapis, which is an exquisite azure blue with a golden shimmer. I've got 2 bottles of this ink, and I love it. It's especially nice in pens that are demonstrators, like this one. Give it a nice shake, and you can write with some beautiful blue and gold. Back in 2012, the ink of the year was Golden Barrel, a pure gold shimmering ink that is probably the most festive ink I've ever experienced. And here is what some of these inks look like on paper. There's the Pelikan Edelstein Golden Lapis, deep blue to azure blue with a gold shimmer to it. The Gerbin Emerald de Chivor, deep emerald green with a golden shimmer to it. And the exquisite Pelikan Edelstein Golden Barrel that's almost pure gold. Look at that. It's almost all shimmer. And the Pelikan Edelstein ink bottles are some of the most beautiful ever made. And if your pen lover likes to experiment, you might consider getting a pack of metallic powders like this one. Then your friend can play with creating their own shimmering inks with this pack of metallic powders in various metallic finishes like copper, silver, and gold. And I'm going to do just that with this pack of shimmer. I'll produce a video on mixing my own holiday ink in the next week or so. Wish me luck. And thanks to Ink Acquiring Minds member Eric Neal for the idea. Your favorite pen geek will surely have some pens they wish to display on their desk. A pen stand would be a welcome gift. Here are a couple of pen stands you might have seen on my desk. The first one I got was this rattlesnake in solid brass. This rattlesnake and crab are from Coppertist.WU. I'll link the website in the description. This cobra isn't a pen stand, but a cell phone holder. They've got all kinds of amazing products at Coppertist.WU. Check it out. You might find something interesting for other people as well. And when you have lots of pens, you need to store them and carry them. I've got several awesome pen cases, like this amazing 48 pen carrying case from Keiko. That's available on Sally's esybuy Etsy store and stores many of my pens. I've got 3 or 4 binders like this of 48 pen storage cases. But I recently reviewed this wonderful pen case that Lochby sent me called the Quattro V2. It now carries my most prized pens. It has a rugged, waterproof canvas on the outside, is zippered with a nice tag, has a durable honeycombed nylon material inside with a velvety, soft velour that cradles my precious pens. I highly recommend this case. And then I got these 2 pen cases from Sally on the Amazon store Asvine. This one here is my favorite of those 2. This is in a pigskin leather with a suede interior. Very nice and soft. And this is genuine leather. This one is in cowhide with a suede interior, also very nice if you want the rugged, patinated leather look. Help your fountain pen enthusiasts keep their collections clean, tuned, and well maintained with the right cleaning, tuning, and maintenance supplies. Most retailers will sell kits containing pen flush, micromesh, silicone grease, bulb syringes, and brass shims. Don't ask what these things are for, or we'll be here for an hour while I tediously explain how not to drop your nib down the sink drain. These kits from Goulet pens are very complete, and I know I use my lighted loop every day. This is a very nice gift for a pen lover for Christmas. And here's a rechargeable version of the loop on Amazon. It's on my wish list. Pen lovers love to write, and most will appreciate a wax seal kit. Sealing an envelope containing a letter handwritten with a fountain pen with a hot wax seal is a classy way to give your letter that extra classy, personal touch. And using wax seal stamps is a lot of crafty, geeky fun. I got this kit for Christmas one year, a few years ago, and I keep refilling my supplies with J. Urbain wax. This is in a beautiful copper color. I also have wax in gold and silver. And finally, paper. What are pens and ink without paper? Journals are great gifts for fountain pen lovers, but make sure you find a journal that is fountain pen ink friendly. I know Leuchtturm has journals in a bajillion places online and in shops like bookstores. They are great for ballpoint and rollerball writers, not so much for fountain pen geeks. They feather and bleed. So go to a stationery store and ask for a fountain pen friendly journal. If they show you Leuchtturm, laugh in their faces and say, "Doug says they suck."
That's right, it sucks.
Or words to that effect. My favorite fountain pen paper in a journal is Clairefontaine. This one's called Nomadic. I don't know what that means, but these were always called my essentials. And I've got 3 or 4 years of these A5 journals on my bookshelves. One Christmas I got this wonderful pure leather journal cover from my wife with my initials on it. It's currently got a Rhodia A5 journal in it, which is another fine fountain pen friendly paper in a journal. And for just jotting notes, those of you who have been watching my channel will know that I do all my scribbling for my reviews in another Clairefontaine spiral notebook. And this is Clairefontaine, made in France. You can see that it's about $14 Canadian. So treat your pen geek with something nice this holiday season, and don't be surprised if you get a handwritten card or letter in shimmering ink and stamped with a waxy initial as a thank you in the new year. Have a very Merry Christmas and holiday season, and I'll be back next Sunday with a list of my best fountain pen experiences of 2025. And please mark your calendars for this Monday, December 15th at 7 a.m. Pacific Time for a live broadcast of Joost Appelboom's Appelboom Bites podcast, where I'll be co-hosting our interview with the CEO of Narwhal Pens, Mr. Frank Jung. And join Joost and I again on December 23rd at the same time, where we'll be interviewing the CEO of Yardeled Pens, Mr. Giles English. And there you have it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get instant notifications whenever a new video is posted. You can also join as a member of my channel for only 99 cents a month, and I guarantee I'll answer your comments in the comment section. You'll get cool emojis, badges, sneak peek unboxing videos as well. Members at the $5 patron level will now get 10% off their purchases of resurrected vintage pens. And that just leaves it for me to say, thank you for watching. And that's all she wrote.
I made this.